Man, I told you, right? A little correction in the market. Everybody jumping bridges. Okay. All right, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's take a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we look at I know, right? They are jumping bridges right now. people are jumping on the bridge. Oh yeah. we are back from euphoria. We're going to the moon. Back to oh shit, is the bear market. Anyways, yeah. We better look at the 24 hours market performance. After that, we check on prices in details. And right after that, we check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? yeah, man. But before that, guys, I know, guys. Everybody keeps saying, why do you think Kaspa is going to $10? What is your reasoning for Kaspa to go to $10? And I have come here. I can't even count how many times I have explained this to you over and over and over. Kaspa is going to hit $10 way before anybody and their grandmama could say hi. I'm telling you that right now. Okay? That's why I'm betting on Kaspa big. I'm betting on Kaspa so big to the point that every 2 weeks, you guys always see it, I'm buying a truckload of Kaspa every 2 weeks. I don't wait. I don't care what the price is the price up or down, whatever it is. Every 2 weeks, I'm buying Kaspa. Come on, I don't know you. But anyways, now, when you start to look at it, it will begin to make sense. It will begin to make sense slowly. Because first, as I already told you guys yesterday, Kasplex is releasing the smart contracts. And that, my friends, the kind of frenzy that happened on Solana, that is that kind of frenzy that you are going to see for the first stage of the smart contracts on Kaspa. That's the kind of thing you are going to see. Okay? People think like, yeah, maybe because everybody used to this, everybody used to that. No, man. Everything on Kaspa hits different. Do you remember when for you to buy a meme coin on Solana, all the hoops you have to jump to, all the money you have to spend, go here, transfer here, do this here, go knock on Kutomi's door, and there was a lot of things. There is a lot of things you have to do. Find this exchange. Sometimes it's not there. Man, trust me. And the worst part of it is like you put your money in expecting to get your meme coin, but your money disappears because the transaction went to limbo. you get that notification that you look at it. Okay, what's going on? You go to X and look at what's going on with my stuff, and you find out that Solana crashed. See that? Those kind of things are going to be obsolete when it comes to Kaspa. That's why it's going to be something like when people start to use it first, what will catch everybody's attention is the speed at which things happen. I don't know. Have you ever sent yourself some Kaspa, from one wallet to another? Go try it. Try that exercise. They say you have two Kaspa wallets. I've done it before, like sending my own self from my Uphold account to my Tangent wallet. Instant. And I thought maybe it's Uphold that is doing it. Nah, and I went to my Caspium account to my Uphold. Instant. Caspium account to my Tangent. Instant. I mean, it's like the thing, you can't even blink. It's there. that is the first thing you are going to know. And the second thing again, then you are going to have the Eager Lab. That is why I am so bullish, guys. I am so bullish. It's not even funny when it comes to Eager Lab, because when then you start to listen to what you call it, to the KEF, they already have everything. I don't know how many times I have repeated it here myself. They had an AMA, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? They had it. It's a 2 hours long conversation. It's on X. If you want to go look at it, go ahead. But hey, shout out to your crypto crew, which again I'm about to use his video right now because he broke it down. He just like picked the points that really matter. Although the entire thing, if you go, there is so much information in those 2 hours that everybody was talking that you just like mesmerize yourself. Okay, so excuse me for a second. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, it was 2 hours long. Alpha after alpha, information after information. Because again, I know I have a lot of haters, because I told you guys XRP is not where this thing is pointing at. I know I have a lot of haters about it, because first, XRP cannot run without quant, the quant of a ledger. That's the one thing. And another thing, World Core on Kaspa is the next level. Everything you think XRP can do, Kaspa can do, and even more when it comes to Warp Core. So yeah, it's about to start hitting people very slowly. You know what? Let me just play this part of the video from your crypto crew, and you guys listen to yourself so that you listen to the people from the KEF talk yourselves. Okay, let me just play it right quick, then we'll continue from there.
Some of you are asking for an update on Kaspa KII. Well, today is the day that you're gonna get it. The other day, some of the Kaspa community came together at Blockchain Banter. Shout out to Crypto Pumps for uploading the space where Rory O'Neill of the Kaspa KII entered the space at one point, giving us an update on the projects that are being rolled out, Warp Core and fees.
A lot of people were talking about the fee markets, and to be really honest, you guys have absolutely nothing to worry about when it comes to fee markets. There is so much demand out there for high frequency, low transactional price for managing high frequency trading and high frequency transactions, and we're seeing an awful lot of it at the moment. So just to assure the community, there is a lot of demand for that type of transactional volume sitting out there in the market. We're finishing out Warp Core, which is the ISO 222 rails. It was their birthday the other day, actually. KI is 1 year old. And
you heard that, right? 222, the ISO. That is where you have the quants, the XLMs, the XRPs, and all of them. So Kaspa is going to be compatible with this thing, and I've been telling you guys this for the longest. So yeah, let's keep on listening to this guy.
Testing the rails for Warp Core and the ISO 222 transactions. We've run the whole suite of tests from Swift. We now have to go through the whole regulatory and compliance piece with a number of institutions and with the Swift organization.
And again, this is another reason why I'm telling you that this thing is gonna blow XRP out of the water. We are compliant with the regulations, the governments, everybody. Kaspa, you know what? Yeah. Let's keep on listening.
Themselves, but we've successfully completed on mainnet a lot of those test transactions, and then to complement that, we're developing at the moment our own enterprise grade wallet. Not to say that there's anything wrong with any of the existing Kaspa wallets. They're all absolutely great and fantastic. Tangent is absolutely wonderful if you want a cold wallet experience, but for enterprise grade, which requires extra levels of security and audit capabilities and multi-sig and everything else, we're working on an enterprise grade wallet, which we'll probably be testing in the next couple of weeks. So the banking networks, you may have used the Swift network at some point in your life if you've ever tried to send money from one bank to another or one country to another, and you've had to wait 3 to 5 business days. So a new standard was introduced in March of this year called ISO.
So you heard that, right? The same thing, the wallets. Tangent Wallet is what everybody's using right now. Tangent Wallet is also collaborating with Visa to have those instant pays, which you can micropayments in, like micropayments, things like you go shopping at the Walmart, you go shopping in your favorite shop, you go do whatever, you can pay and it will work just like a normal MasterCard and Visa. Okay, but now the KII, they are coming out with a wallet for the industries, for the big companies, which you have you will pass your KYCs and all that stuff. I'm telling you, XRP is not the one. You're about to figure out the difference between khaki and leather. They all look the same, but they are not. Understand? Anyway, let's keep listening.
122, and that's the new communication standards for messaging between banks, and Kaspa now has that ability to communicate directly with TradFi banks, so TradFi banks can actually take or...
Hear that? Kaspa now has the ability to communicate with TradFi banks. I'm telling you, Kaspa is going to take DeFi, TradFi on the next level. Therefore, get ready for this. When I tell you that Kaspa is a $10 coin, when you get a chance, go look at the valuation of the TradFi assets. Go look at that, and you imagine that they're going to put this on Kaspa because it has never been done before. They tried to do it with Bitcoin, it didn't work. They tried it with Ethereum, the dying one, it didn't work. Now they are doing it with Kaspa because Kaspa solved the trilemma or the quadrilemma, as I usually say. But anyways, let's keep on listening.
Transactions via Kaspa, then hold and treasury manage those digital assets themselves on their own networks. If a bank wants to launch its own CBDC and wants to do it outside the XRP or RippleNet, which is very centralized and has all of the difficulties that it's had, Kaspa can offer that solution now. It's very quick, and we've done a lot of test transactions.
See? He just mentioned to you what I've been telling you guys for months. It's not XRP. XRP is not decentralized, and many banks don't like that. They don't like that you have to, like, you can block their transactions and all that stuff. Banks don't like that. The SWIFT system, which is competing right now with the BRICS and the mBridge, I think they are going to choose Kaspa. That's what he's talking about, that they've been testing all this thing using the SWIFT system. So yeah, let's keep on listening.
And it's working pretty well.
Just Warp Core alone could bring a hell of a lot of volume to Kaspa's network. Basically, for the everyday person, they wouldn't even realize it.
Yeah, just this. This is what I was mentioning yesterday. The volume that is going to be on Kaspa, transaction volume, is going to be insane, and it's a simple thing. Okay, let me excuse me for a second. Let me go back here. Come on. It is a simple thing. Okay, volume leads to those green candles, and those green candles leads to you and me making insane amount of money. Do not sleep on Kaspa. Trust me, man, guys. Kaspa is about to make me a hell. I don't even know how to describe this thing. You are about to find out. Okay, first stage of smart contracts are coming out. The one they're talking about right now, Warp Core and the rest of them, that is the second stage of smart contracts. So yeah, let's continue listening.
As they're using Kaspa's network, they just tap their card, the money gets deducted from their bank account. It then uses Kaspa as a payment route via Warp Core, and then all of that good stuff happens in the background, and the customer doesn't even realize they're using Kaspa, because that's...
Oh my God. See? I just said it a couple of seconds ago. Kaspa, you go to the store, you just use your card as normal, and your money deducted, you pay for your stuff instantly. I'm telling you, the volume is gonna be off the charts. Anyways, let's keep on going.
where adoption will be massive when people don't even realize they're using a crypto.
Kraken, there are a lot of things that we do for our clients, a lot of things that we have in place that safeguard those funds. One is the long
They're using a crypto.
Yeah, we kind of see it as an unseen engine. You know, a lot of the stuff that we're doing Kaspa will be the unseen engine where it's just doing all the heavy lifting. What we're doing is interbank communications, so we're actually taking fiat transactions and processing it for banks. So that allows neobanks to do much smaller transactions, much quicker and much faster, with much more security. Well, anybody who wants to use XRP, we have an alternative for them.
Yeah, a much better alternative as well.
Like a totally decentralized alternative. The differentiation that we have is that the KYC stuff is an optional layer where it's mandatory on RippleNet. So we can do everything that Ripple can do, except it's actually truly decentralized and faster and more scalable. Turns out we needed other rails to work, so we do need to talk. We couldn't just use.
You see? Better, faster, secure than XRP. I'm telling you, you are gonna sit over there and you're about to watch this thing make people a lot of money. I am one of them. This thing is about to make me rich. Short term, a lot of money. Long term, a multi-millionaire, probably a billionaire. Just watch.
On its own, we do need to actually talk to TradFi for letters of credit and all sorts of other various different traditional financial instruments that will be digitized eventually. In the short term, we're ready to allow banks and financial institutions as the transactional network.
So really for you guys, Warp Core and Kaspa itself allow you to be that market enabler for all of these things that you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. So we have the ZEET exchange for zero emission trading. We have a version of that working as well. We have our own version of smart contracts. We actually have more than one. We have an EVM which we don't particularly like. We're looking at doing something different. Instead of EVMs, we're looking at micro EVMs. We're looking at RISC-V. We're looking at some other novel solutions that we think will stand the test of time better. So every time we look at something, we use this idea of retro causality. We think, well, we're in the year 2035. Looking back, what should we have done? It's a lens that we apply to everything that we do. So we're trying to be as future-proof as possible, because generally the energy industry tends to think in terms of decades. So we're already planning on networks that are going to require 10 years of permitting, and then are going to be operational for 50 years plus.
Kaspa KI, you've been trying to think of solutions like this for a long time, and you've actually used Bitcoin as one of those possible solutions, but you just couldn't do it because it was too slow. Is that right?
Yeah, Bitcoin is too slow, too cumbersome, too unstable in terms of pricing to actually do anything useful with. Using it as a settlement instrument is not ideal. If anybody's ever been involved in any type of commodity trading, they'll know that they have a credit manager sitting in the back office somewhere. They don't like taking any FX risk. The settlement risk on Bitcoin is quite high because of the time scales involved, and then how do you hold it on your balance sheet and everything else. Very early days on, we looked at Bitcoin. We looked at solutions as using Bitcoin as far back as 2012, and then from 2014, 2015, we started looking at ETH. We built a whole bunch of demonstration systems, but the biggest issue that we were having at the time was that a lot of the smaller transactions ended up costing more in processing fees than the actual value of the transactions themselves. So it just wasn't worth it. So that's been the case with quite a lot of projects that were doing microtransactions where they were trying to do peer-to-peer energy trading. The transactional costs are costing more than the value of the energy itself.
And then obviously the security side of things as well, because certainly when Ethereum moved to proof of stake, that was out of the picture for you guys.
Yeah. The security is the huge thing when it comes to the energy industry on all aspects. We have to be resilient to cyber attacks, from the hardware level right down to the transactional level. So Kaspa provides an extra security layer for the industry, which doesn't exist anywhere else. So Kaspa has a lot of unique properties that we like, and we like the whole idea of what we call power to X, which is energy to digital commodity. So we have a lot of stranded renewable assets that we're all designed and the grid never showed up, and we're very keen on building those out and running mining on those stranded renewable assets, or not just mining, or mining plus AI on those renewable stranded resources in the desert regions.
Crypto crew, a lot of exciting.
You see, I'm telling you, man, you can go to X, and it said 2 hours long, 2 hours long. But yeah, thank you again to Crypto Crew for trying to cut it into pieces. There's a lot more information in that video than he just posted. But yet, see what I'm telling you? These guys have been working on this ecosystem since 2012. Since 2012, they've tried to use Bitcoin. It didn't work. They tried to use Ethereum, and as you heard him, he said Ethereum, a little transaction, let's just say something you want to pay $1 for, would end up costing you $20. That's why they couldn't. They found Kaspa right now, right? And I'm telling you guys, it is happening. It's going to happen to the point that people are not going to realize what hit them until it's too late. Until it's too late. And I'm telling you, Kaspa is a $10 coin. Do not slip on it. Don't do like everybody and their grandmama. I usually tell you guys, follow development. Follow development. The ecosystems, let's just say for KEF, KII, even the crypto ones that are going to migrate to Kaspa, everything is ready to go. It's ready to go. And yesterday I even mentioned it, and I don't even know how many times now. Those tier 1 exchanges, they're about to start listing Kaspa. This is how people make money. This is how millionaires are made. This is how wealth, generational wealth, is made. And you are sitting over there looking at 10, 11 cents. It's too expensive. It's not going anywhere. It's going to hit you. It's going to hit you, because I'm telling you, listen, everybody investing in Bitcoin, they probably spend 40,000 hours. I mean, they spend 4,000 hours looking at Bitcoin. All I'm telling you, spend 2 hours. Go research Kaspa. You will understand why I am so bullish on it. Because like I'm telling you, even if Kaspa goes to $10, I am not selling mine. I'm not. I have other ways I'm going to make money. I'm going to keep accumulating Kaspa. Because guys, 10 years from now, that thing might be sitting at $500. 10 years from now, that thing might be sitting even higher. Because yeah, it sounds unrealistic, but when you start to see what these guys are trying to build on it, what these guys are trying to put on it, you will not, amen. It wouldn't make any sense right now until it starts to happen. Look at what happened to Solana, and that was just a little bit of meme coins, and Solana blew up like that. Imagine Kaspa right now. Meme coins, DeFi, TradFi, banking, real world asset, all of it is coming to Kaspa. And I'm telling you, you are not ready. You are not ready. So me, I want to be in that boat. If it succeeds, great. If it does not succeed, at least I'm gonna make a lot of money. But if it does succeed, I will become a multi-millionaire, if not a billionaire. Maybe a multi-billionaire, who knows? Because imagine if I'm holding 2 or 3 million Kaspas and this thing goes to $300-400. That generational wealth is there. The possibilities of Kaspa succeeding are higher than the possibilities of failing. I'm telling you, it is happening right in front of our eyes. I've been preaching about Kaspa and people call me crazy. Some people say, oh, 30 cents and we'll be done. Some people say $1, $2 and we will be done. But if you look at it, Kaspa is the real Bitcoin. You will not see it. It will not make sense to you until it starts to happen. Then I will sit here. I already told you. 1 hour long, this in hand, just stare at the price, drink some coffee, and laugh the living Jesus out of myself. I'm telling you, it is closer than you think. A $10 Kaspa is closer, way closer than you think. Everybody's chasing green candles for the entire market, okay? For the entire market, I've always said it. Pay attention for the next 3 months. After the next 3 months, we are going to see what is the government going to do, what is the central banks are going to do, what is the M2 doing. There's a lot of things we're going to be looking at. If those signs show up of bearishness, yeah, I will close shop of the rest of the market. But my Kaspa, I'm telling you, Kaspa is going to be the only coin running during the bear market. Kaspa is going to be the only coin running by the end of the year or into 2026. Let's watch and see. Don't say I didn't warn you, because a $10 Kaspa is right around the corner. You will see. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. I know people are still jumping the bridges. And I gotta rush because, hey, I gotta go to work, okay? I'm at work right now. Anyways, now, let's try first our good friend Crypto Bubbles, okay? And we have here, there you go. It's beginning to take off a little bit. Like I told you guys, we crossed my green line, right? We crossed my green line. Do you guys remember? We're about to go look at it. We cross the green line. What happens? Markets go up because Bitcoin is going to start to go up, right? I told you. Don't say I didn't warn you yesterday. But anyways, now let's start first with our good friend King Kaspa, Kas. And what do we have? For the past hour, 0.6% down, 4.7% down on the day, 7.1% up on the week, 33.3% up on the month, and 44.7% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $2.61 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $162.26 million. Excuse me. Now we look at Quant, QNT, the bankers coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. 0.3% down the last hour, 0.7% up on the day, 8.2% up on the week, 19.6% up on the month, and 66.3% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.76 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $47.90 million. That volume is low. Anyways, now look at Jasmy, JAS, the Japanese Bitcoin. We have here 0.3% down the last hour, 2.3% down on the day, 2.6% up on the week, 28.9% up on the month, and 36.1% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $842.96 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $84.65 million. Looking at the cubic, high risk, high reward. Let's see, we got here 0.2% up the last hour, 3.6% up on the day, 29.2% up on the week, 31.3% up on the month, and look at that yearly. I was telling you, right? I was telling you, pay attention to that yearly. What do you see? 6.6% up. It has flipped green. It has started, okay? Well, you don't want to pay attention for the next 3 months. That's up to you. But anyways, it has started. Now, sitting at the market cap of $251.12 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $8.55 million. Now, looking at the big guy, the orange guy, we do have here, laying flat the last hour, 0.9% up on the day. I told you, right? 0.2% up on the week, 12.2% up on the month, and 80.3% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.37 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $53.95 billion. Now, I told you, right? If you guys remember yesterday, I said 23rd, wink, wink. We about to cross my line, right? And once we cross my line, my green line, price is gonna pump. Remember I told you that, right? Now let's go see if that happened again. We look at our good friend, Trading View, and which is this guy right there. First, let's start with the correlation. Let's see what we got going on here. We have Dixie going up, Bitcoin going up. Yeah, that's not what we want to see. We want one of them to give up, okay? But anyways, now let's go look at first of all Kaspa. The day, no, I want to start on the hourly. Okay, on the hourly, as you guys can see, let me zoom it out. This is what everybody and their grandma is crying about. Oh, look at the price is going below the moving average. Guys, normal is okay. The day traders, the day traders are the people that need to worry about this chart right now. Okay, if you're a long-term trader like me, this does not face me at all. Okay, it is just testing the previous resistance, using it as a support. You guys do remember that 9-10 cents were so hard to break, right? It is just retesting it. That's the only thing. Okay, that is not a problem. Look at that. We are in an uptrend. Unless we go back below 7 cents, then yeah, those of you who like to worry, you will keep on worrying. Me, I will load up even more, because you guys can see we having higher lows. That's what it is. Okay, anyways, now if you go look at it on the 4-hourly, see, this is what I'm telling you. Despite the price doing this, look at the ribbon still green, still facing upwards. Look at the moving average, still going upwards, full speed. Is okay. And another thing you can see, right, look at the ribbon, it is squeezing, right? Squeezing, which tells you that this thing is about to pop to the upside. Anyways, it's up to you. Okay, if you look at it on the daily, same thing, right? Look, price came down to retest the moving average, bounce up, and look at how fast it got butt right back up. Which come on, let me bring my arrow out. Look at this right here. See, look at the price. Look at how fast it got butt right back up. Not two ways about it. So you see people who are like really panicking for nothing. Look at it. It bounced and up again. Look at the moving ribbon, green and still facing upwards. So for me, I don't see the reason why I should be worried about this, because price targets are still the same. And every time we keep going above this price target. Okay, look at the ribbon on the weekly. I told you, right? You see what is beginning to happen? The ribbon is still red, but it's curving upwards. By the time this thing turns green, this thing will probably be around close to 18, 19, or even all-time high. You're about to see it. Okay, price targets are still the same. We met the first one, which was 10 cents. The second one, which is this one, 12 cents, that's the one that we tested. See that week? Tested and got rejected down. After that, we have 15 cents. Right after that, 18. Then 19 cents. And then all-time high and into price discovery. This thing is about to surprise a lot of people. And many will not see it coming. Okay? Anyways, now let's go look at QNT. The banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. I told you, I warned you, so many of you, I said, if you don't believe me, go look at my last video. And I told you, the price going above $125 is good, but we need to come down to retest that 125 and bounce from there. You remember? Everybody and their grandmom is crying about it right now. But one thing you can see, Quant came back, perfect retest of 125. Now it is forming a W. You see that ribbon? Still red, but it has started to curve, right? Still red, and it has started to curve. And the most interesting thing about it, price came right back on the moving average. Broke below, tested, broke below. Now on top of it now, while the ribbon is curving. Yeah, we about to see $151. Don't say I didn't warn you. We are about to see Quant at the $151. Okay. Anyways, now if you look at it on the 4-hourly, see, 4-hourly the same. Like I told you, despite the price falling, look at the ribbon, my friend. Look, it is squeezing and it has started to curve upwards. Therefore, this price is about to pass this, or the highest it went here at 138, I think it was, is about to pass it. Next price target is $151. That's where we are going. So anybody who is panicking, I don't know what to tell you. Seriously, I don't know. Now, if you look at it on the daily, you will also see the same thing. Okay? Again, the price, target of this breakout is that 151. It came back, retested it. Now look at the ribbon, same situation, right? Ribbon is still green, facing upwards. Look at moving average. It has started to form this parabola. It is going up, right? So I don't know why people are panicking. It is still the same. People are going to take profit. It's okay. If you feel you made not enough money, you take profit. If you don't, you don't. Somebody like me, I'm a long-term trader. I don't care about these little profits. I care about the bigger picture. That's why my positions are still open, okay? Price target still the same. First, we need that 151. We have conquered 125, right? We have conquered. You see this wick? We are going to eat it up. That's why I'm telling you 125 has been conquered. Every time you see a candle like this, it usually get eaten up. You are about to see it. Okay, so yeah, we have conquered 125. Next target is going to be here, 151. After that, 164, and after that, 176. Now, if we close a daily candle, okay, on 176, start looking at $230 excuse me, quant coin, and after that start looking at $400 all-time high and into price discovery. That's what is going to happen. Now let's go right quick. Let's go look at Jasmine. I told you guys, for me, Jasmine, until I see it go past that 2.3 cents, okay, I will not be that satisfied with it, although my positions are already open, and whatever price does, let it do. Now the 1 hourly, as you can see, I was telling you guys yesterday, okay, it don't matter what happens, because if Bitcoin starts to run, Jasmine is going to run. Okay, everybody and their grandmama was looking at this. Oh, look at that, it came back down all over again to that 1.5 cents. And I warned you, I told you, go look at my videos. It's going to come back down and retest 1.5 cents. I told you. And as you guys can see, perfect retest. I came back and retest that 1.5 cents. Now, Bitcoin is moving. Jasmine has started to move. And another thing, like just like the rest of them, okay? Look at the ribbon. Despite the price doing this, look at the ribbon. Just like I told you. Watch. Up, retest, up, retest, up, retest, up, retest, up, retest, and it's about to go. Okay, there is no problem here. Jasmine, this run alone, I think Jasmine is going to top out at 60 cents if they don't do anything extra. That's what we're about to see. Okay, now if you look at it on the daily, you will also see that here what Jasmine is doing is beautifully. Okay, a lot of you who are not paying attention to this, Jasmine is forming a W pattern. W pattern. And you guys who's been following technical analysis a lot, you know a W pattern is a very, very bullish structure. You understand? Very bullish structure, and people are not paying attention to it. If you do measure it, okay, for example, let me see, trend line right here. The lowest it went is here, and we have we have a resistance here, and the lowest we went is right there. Now if we break out, okay guys, let me try to show you something. If Jasmine breaks out, do you see that price? Exactly like I've been telling you guys. But before we get there, we do have resistance at 2.3 cents. Next price after target will be 3.8 cents. After that, 4.5 cents. After 4.5 cents, Jasmine will go to 6 cents. That's what you're looking at. I told you this is going to happen. Be patient and you will start making money. The next 2 to 3 months, watch price action. Okay, now let's go look at the big guy right quick, the orange guy. Let's see what the orange guy is saying. And bam, here. I told you, right? Once we go past my green line, price will start to go up. Let me zoom it out for you. This is the 1 hourly. What do you see? We just went past the green line, right? Let me close this, bring my arrow. We just went past the green line. And look, up again. Up, because you see that wick right here is higher than this. right? You see this is higher than this. The ribbon has turned green. We have started, right? I told you, once we go past my green line, price start to go up. The same thing. Look at it on the 4-hourly. What do you see? It has started to go, right? Don't say I didn't warn you. I tried to tell you. If you look at it on the daily, what do you see? What do you see? Let me zoom it out. See? Ribbon facing upwards, green, and here we go. Because yeah, if you really look, it was going sideways, right? Now, time to start to go. So far, everything is playing out just like I told you. Now, we have to watch for August 1st to see if there's going to be, if the tariffs are going to affect it or not. If you ask for me, in my humble opinion, it is not going to affect it, and this is going to continue till August 18, which is another green line, which is also, we are going to see continuation of price action going upwards, okay? So, yeah. Countries, Japan has made a deal. India has made a deal. China is about to make a deal with the United States. So these trade wars, they are coming to an end. That's why I told you, pay attention to the next 3 months. It's about to happen. Things are about to go crazy. Not the end of the year. It's about to go numbnut crazy. Okay, that's up to you. Well, let's watch. Let's watch and see. Like I told you, I am exercising my finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm exercising it because any slight bearish sign on that wall, click, we close our shop. I'm watching the market, guys. I am watching. I don't know about you, but I am watching the market. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. Okay, but before we do that, just like always, guys, please do not get into leverage position if you don't know what you are doing, or else you are going to be the biggest fan of Reg City, the biggest animator. Okay, so excuse me for a second. Oh, okay. So that you guys understand it, be careful. Leverage trading is very, very dangerous. You can easily lose your money. But if you want to venture in today and learn how to leverage trade, down below I do have Bydfi, which I do recommend for beginners. I do have Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Follow those links, sign up, and meet their deposit requirements. Once you do so, they are going to give you free money. Take $50 out and practice, because you're going to make mistakes. Trust me. Those mistakes are what is going to teach you how to trade. Okay, once you are confident enough that now you know what you're doing, then you can go into it full blown. Okay, please do not leverage trade without experience. Anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. First, we're going to start with Bydfi. You guys know there I am trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Quant, okay, the banker's coin. Let's refresh it a little bit. As you guys can see, my overall today, I am sitting at 15,900. The market looks like it's about to take off again. It's about to take off. If you look at my contracts, let them load. Kaspa is sitting right on that support, 10 cents. Like I told you guys, it's going to go down to 10 cents, right? But anyways, if you look at this, my contract on Kaspa, I'm sitting down, I'm negative 45%, which is $4,000. If you look at my quant, I am up 27%, which is $2,800. If you want to, you can pause the video and then look at my numbers. Okay, now let's go next is Phemex. On Phemex, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa and the Japanese Bitcoin. Let's refresh this a little bit. Okay, my overall today, I am sitting at $10,600. If you look at my contracts, you will see that here on Jasmine, I am still down 63%. Okay, doing way better than before. 63%, which is $7,000. And on my Kaspa, I am up 27%, which is $1,200 approximately. You can do the same. You can pause it if that's what you wish to do. Now, last but not the least, we try Wix Exchange. On Wix, I am trading King Kaspa, and I am also using quant in a competition with a friend of mine. Let's refresh this and you guys can see. Today I am still up $7,450 approximately. And if you look at my contract, you will see that here on my quant, I am up 245%, which is $3,200. On my Kaspa, I am up 39%, which is $705. As you guys can see right there. You can pause it and then you can look at the video, my numbers, if that's what you wish to do. But again, we are in there. I will show you these accounts in 6 figures and you will see. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. And also don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about my what we just talked today. I read every comment. I usually try to reply to all of you, okay? And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. Again, you never know what you are going to learn from a stranger, right? That being said, guys, get ready. $10. Kaspa $10 is very close. It's closer than you think. Very close. And you guys are going to sit here. Don't say I didn't warn you. I told you. Generational wealth. That money you are looking for is right under your nose. Not over there. Right under your nose. And it's called Kaspa. You will see. Okay? That being said, guys, until I see you in my next one, please take very good care of yourselves and bye-bye.